All right, sorry about that. That went live poorly, is what that did. My PC battery died right in the middle of that. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second here. Um, this is so embarrassing. Let me see if I can get all this other crap. Pause that. Pause that. Let's see here. The call isn't working. All right, so let's get my camera back to where it was. Where's this? Hang on, I gotta fix the frickin', it always blows out my color. It like drops the gain and white balance like way the hell off. All right. All right, let's try this again. Ah! Seriously, cannot believe that. Let's get my chat open here. All right, close that. Don't need that. Close that. He didn't answer. Okay, whatever. Don't need that. I need this. I'm not sure if Pluto actually stepped away from his chat. I'm trying to get the Monster Cup stream to go. So we have music here, people. I apologize about that. I have no idea what the hell actually... Well, I do know what actually would happen. What happens is I live in a crappy building, and if I turn too many things on, it blows my freaking breaker. So that's what happened. But for some reason, I can't get the Monster Cat stream to work. So whatever. I'm not sure where... Pluto must be in-game. No, he's not. I don't know why the hold on. All right, so I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here with this. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, Pluto, really? That had to happen.
Sorry, I went to the bathroom there, so.
Oh, it's okay. No, just to explain to everyone, so I live in a old building, and the old building only allows, they had some screwed up, basically what it is, you need extra breakers in the building, and to allow for the kitchen to exist in this known universe, there is 20 amp fuse between my dining room, my entire living room, and everything in my kitchen that's not my dishwasher or my refrigerator. So if I have the air conditioner in the dining room running, so here's the thing. I have 4 appliances. My computer, and the equipment that goes with it, the air conditioner, my toaster oven, and microwave. You can only have 2 of those things running at once, and I turned on a 3rd one.
I see.
So I am... Yeah, I forgot the air conditioner was running because I have headphones on, and when I went to make my food... oh, man, I feel terrible. Somehow everything's blinking in my apartment, etc., so... Whatever. I'm just... you know what? The stream didn't technically crash, by the way, Pluto. Everything else did.
The stream didn't crash?
Well, no, the PC technically didn't crash because of my overclocking problem, remember? Anyway. Whatever.
Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Anyways, playing a best of 3 right here, it's gonna be in the top left-hand corner, the blue Protoss player, also playing for Team Dust, it is Dreams.
And down in the lower right-hand corner, The guy I happen to know, and I've played against him a couple of times. It's our Red Zerg player. It's Mr. Stork of Omni.
Two very solid players. Mr. Stork, I haven't really looked at Dream's profile yet, but I know for a fact that Mr. Stork is like 5 times Masters.
Mm-hmm. He's wrecked me in the open a couple times. I tend to concur, my friend. But, yeah, so we've seen some interesting Zerg play out of other players today, namely Kirk. Mr. Stork, from what I remember, if he's still playing this particular style, does not tend to do cheeky things like Overlord drops. But, so that leaves us with, your standard openers, which would be Lingbane busts or, Roach Hydra compositions. We have seen some Broodlords that were actually done to fair effectiveness. The player happened to lose that match, but Broodlords were very effective against the Protoss army. So maybe we'll see some of those. I don't know if
Yeah,
he'll
we've
tech
seen
quite that
some
high.
very interesting games today.
Hmm?
Just in terms of everything that's gone on. The drops, like you said, Broodlords. What are we going to see next? Are we going to see 4 Stargate Banshee all-in like we saw last night?
Yeah, I know. You know what? I really think that the Protoss army should just go mass Ultralisk, and then go kill the other Zerg with his cybernetic Ultralisks. That's what he should do.
Cybernetic Ultras. But a Forge is going down, so the Protoss will be able to can rush if he chooses to. Very possible. Always a possibility. It is going to be the spawning pool is about to finish here, so probably a couple links queued up, and the cannon rush are not going to be entirely too effective.
Mm-hmm.
Very effective against Hatch first, not as much against a pool first opening.
Yeah, and part of the thing is because even though he's got the cannon here, there's no other building to protect the run by. I mean, there's a gap right here between the forge and the pylon, now filled with the gateway. But still, you can still do a run by. I mean, he's got the lings. He's got 2 lings out here, but it doesn't look like he's going to try to all in this. And there's another pylon now. So the wall, the Great Wall, Protoss is complete.
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, there is a little hole there. Holy cow, I didn't know that.
I guess it's not as complete as we thought. But
wow. And so he is sending 4 Zerglings across the map now that he has discovered that weakness. Well, now, so much for that commentary.
Yeah, that didn't end up working out as well as he thought. I don't know. Dreams. It's kind of weird that he doesn't know how to wall off on this map. It's one of the most commonly played maps on the ladder pool right now. He might build the cybercore in the back to wall. Nope, he just builds it in a random spot. So, no wall off. And if there's a ling all in here, definitely just gonna go right past this wall.
Yeah, and once again, full screen. God, I'm just going to leave it full screen and leave my face on there. I think that's just the strongest option. Why? Because I am screwing this day up entirely. If ESL ever lets me cast again, I'm just going to have to bow to their great wisdom and power. So we'll just add my face back here. That way we don't have this problem for this tournament any longer.
Looks like the couple more links going across the map. To join the 4 that are already there. Chrono going into the warp gate and a zealot being made. Where is he going to spend his gas? He's already at like 50. Oh, he's been on a mothership core. Okay, so what type of tech? Oh, 2 links get in here with speed. And he's going to put down another cannon to wall that off and just leave the zealot probably in the gap there to make sure that no more links get in here. So scratch what I said earlier about the ling all in working out. 8 more links on the way though, so we're actually gonna see a lot of links out of Mr. Stork here.
He might think he can still run by. I mean, he may not realize that this photon cannon, I should say 2 photon cannons have been made here. You know what? As the former platinum player that I am, I don't think it's enough cannons. I think you need at least 12 more to defend against 8 lings.
No, I think he's gonna be perfectly fine. He has 3 cannons and a sentry there. 2 sentries now, so he's going to be perfectly fine against any type of, ling all-in that occurs out of Mr. Stork, but Mr. Stork is just going straight up to layer here, so very interesting. I don't know, does he want to get a Baneling Nest or something, because maybe he's just
playing very passive. Maybe, I mean, the thing is, and that's the thing, this sort of passive play is what confuses other players, because you're like, Zerg is a race that was designed to be ready early, right?
Well, he
And the
has a
thing is,
lot of lings.
yeah, but he's not doing anything with them because he really
He's not
can't
doing
because
anything
of
with them.
said Protoss wall and 3
Just
sentries,
chilling.
and there's a Zealot somewhere mixed in there too.
Roach Warren. Oh, that's very interesting. He's gonna go up to Roach Warren. What is he gonna use layer for? This is a very confusing play for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's getting that layer, he's getting the Roach Warren, but he's not really doing anything right now. What did he make all those links for? Other than there's gonna be a hallucinated Phoenix Scout out of Dream right now.
Passes right over the Lizardlings, but without vision, then it just looks like he sat back and went uh, sat
And
back
he
and went
came back.
Phoenix.
The Phoenix actually came back to just to make sure. It's like he's like, did I see that or did I not see that? He just comes back and checks on that.
Yeah, and it's basically a free unit. I mean, we do see a Roach Warren, double Evo chamber, and now the Hydralisk Den. I mean, we're very right in the sense it's like, what is the purpose of the layer here? Typically, you do that to do
Maybe for the Hydra Den, but
Yeah.
why did you wait to get the Roach Warren?
Yeah.
I mean, Ling Hydra is a great composition, but like, why did you get that Roach Warren before the Hydra Den? I don't know. Lots of questions here. You could have waited on the layer a little bit, but RoboBay goes down for Dreams.
Yeah, so he flew in with the Sentry in there, and he saw that it's Roach Hydra, and the thing that you do here is Stalker Stalker Immortal, and that will kind of end the hopes and dreams of Roach Stalker.
Looks like there's somebody at my door.
All right, I will continue to cast. Looks like you and I both have had to leave our desk randomly in panic.
Yeah, I can't. I'll be right back. So sit tight and enjoy DJ's casting. I will be right back.
Set your vision to my screen.
Oh, how do I do that?
Just like like whatever, tap whatever mine is. I'm down in a blank corner of the map, so you know where my vision is.
Okay, I see.
And then that way you'll follow it. Okay.
Yep, it'll follow.
So we've got a Warp Prism drop here, actually, with a few Zealots, as you can tell. This actually is going to be very effective against a completely defenseless base that wasn't finished. The drone, of course, goes down. He sucks the Zealots back up into the Warp Prism. The Queens come around. Unfortunately, there's too many Queens. I think this Warp Prism is going to be handed its ass, but it does manage to get away. But it does keep Mr. Stork in his base. And by the way, Nikki B. Red, yes, it does seem like everyone does know Mr. Stork. Mr. Stork now is going to go ahead and actually push out with this very large Roach Ling army. There is, a considerable amount of defense here. I believe these force fields can hold off a lot of this if he really pushes in. The cannons will do quite a bit of good. He kills the one cannon. The Immortal, is going to be there to push anything armored back, such as the Roaches, but there is not a lot of Immortals here. There's only one. And they're going to go ahead and focus down the one Forge here canceling. I hope he cancels that upgrade. He does I don't know if he cancels the upgrade or not, but the Photon Overcharge goes down, and it's got enough range to basically cover this whole front. And basically nothing happens here other than me telling you that there was bad stuff happening, but it really wasn't bad. So while he lost a Forge, he actually took the better trade in that because he didn't lose a ton of units. All of his sentries, which looks like he's got 7 of them, survived. He has Colossus tech out. There's an Immortal I thought in there, or did the Immortal get killed? I can't find the Immortal in there. But anyway, there's quite a. Let's see here. What the? Yeah. Anyway, the point is he did fairly well in that engagement. Is the short version. However, Mr. Stork was forced to take his 3rd in a different location since it was picked off over here in what should have been the 4th position. His map vision is kind of lacking. I mean, it's okay, but he's got a huge gap here in the middle and along the side for damage. Sorry, as a gap. But otherwise, the engagement that he didn't really pay off. Sorry, my production tab's not open. I mean, he's building another hatchery. He's got creep tumors going, thermal lances going on for Dream over here. More Colossus coming down, some pylons, a replacement forge for the one that died. And I assume he's going to go ahead and instantaneously go ahead and start up that upgrade that he lost last time. And he is securing his own 3rd base. So these guys now are pretty much even. I mean, they're even on worker supply. There is a slight lead in army supply for Stork, but that isn't going to matter because this composition that Dream has is going to hold whatever Stork is going to throw at him at this point. So other than that, there is not much else going on. Let's see. There is +2 weapons going down. Another Colossus. I mean, really, there isn't. These guys are basically just macroing. They're trying to defend their newest expansion. There was a small attack back here that apparently I missed. What was that? Was that the Warp Prism? Yeah. So, like a negligible Zealot drop over here that did next to nothing. I mean, the space is still fully saturated. And I keep coughing here for some reason. And it looks like Dream is going to attempt to go ahead and push out here. You know, this actually isn't a bad composition. I mean, this is the composition you want against Roach Hydra. Perhaps maybe you could work in a few more Zealots, really, to go ahead and deal with the Hydras, or at least get some focus fire off of the Stalkers. But here it goes, the big engagement. Force fields go down, but he misses the first one. Actually, several Roaches get through, so he's going to spam several additional force fields. The Roaches are doing what they can, but he just didn't force field off in the beginning enough, and so the Hydras have got a little extra range and are picking this off. They shoot down the Immortal, and the Stalkers are the only thing left. And unfortunately, the Colossus, which is the only one left, is not being microed to try to get out of the range, and unfortunately, Dreams has got to pull back because he did not. He had some poor force fields in the beginning that actually allowed about a dozen or a half, maybe 20 Roaches to get up there and start picking it away. And so there's a few Stalkers left over. They're still doing some work, and they're like, "All right, done. We're out. Party's over. Let's get out of here. Go, run. The Roaches are coming. The Roaches are coming, and we're leaving." And a truly. Well, a mildly botched opportunity for Dreams there. I mean, he had the advantage. I don't think he had it necessarily. His +2 just now finishes, so that would have been nice if that timing attack maybe he waited a little bit longer. But this Roach force is pushing in here. He can force field it off if he does it correctly, but he needs to do it. Yes. Once again, he force fields behind the Hydras and leaves all the Roaches alone. Now, this time, there wasn't enough Roaches to really do any damage, but still, once again, I think those force fields should have been a little bit closer. You push the army out. You don't try to trap them on your side if you're going to do that. You trap a few, not all of them. No force fields go down this time, though, however. Instead, there's time warps coming down, and that's all he's got because he tries to stall, and this now defeated Zerg army runs with its claws and spines and all kinds of ridiculous stuff behind its legs. And now the momentum shifts to Dreams, who now has got a restored surplus, or a restored army of Colossus. His +2 weapons has finished. You know, he isn't doing +2 armor or shields, or I'm saying +1 shields. He's not doing those upgrades. So he's actually really, he's in a good position here. But the defender's advantage is going to go ahead and really look out for Stork. And here we go again. Another engagement. A force field in the middle that didn't really do anything. I mean, he doesn't have enough sentries. They don't have any energy. He's losing units here. I mean, he's trying to use the Colossus, but he's just not microing his Colossus. They're getting stuck in the back, and now they're starting to take damage. He really needs to move that one like completely out of the way and bring the Stalkers back to sort of defend against us. These Roaches want this Colossus, but a good Stalker reinforcement of about a dozen Roaches or a dozen Stalkers shows up and shows him who's boss. And once again, it's tit for tat, and Stork has got to pull back while Dreams has to lick his cyber wounds. A very, very, very push-pull sort of match. However, during all of this, Stork has been able to add some additional creep tumors, which is going to help him quite a bit with vision. And this is something that hasn't been taken out. There aren't really any observers with this army, because the only thing he's been making out of the Robo are Colossus, and he only has one Robo. So he's not chrono boosting out any observers, and he's not able to push his creep back. So this is problematic. Even though the creep tumors are available for, like, I think 9 seconds to be killed when they first pop, the thing is that they're just not being killed. I mean, this creep tumor is getting dangerously close to what should be a base that Dreams should be taking soon. You know, he hasn't been able to because he hasn't afforded it, because the engagements he's been taking have been poor. Well, poorer than they should be. And that's really it. And and now finally he goes ahead and chrono boosts out an observer, realizing that now there's creep here that he cannot take out, and that it's getting really, really close. In the meantime, though, you look at Mr. Stork's army, and he's got a 25 supply lead. In addition, does he have the upgrade bonus? So 1-2 versus 1-1. So he does have an upgrade bonus, but there's also mutas on the field now. So with the mutas here, there's some harassment opportunities because the vast majority of the bases don't have any kind of anti-air. I mean, there's a couple here, and there's a couple here, but there's nothing here, and I'm unfortunately missing an engagement. Look at this. This is actually a great engagement by Stork. He goes ahead and engages, he gets us around. The force fields are good, but he didn't let them all in. There's a couple Corruptors actually chipping away at these Colossus. The Roaches are getting in to try to get away the Colossus. Do they get one? They get one. Do they get the second one? They do, but at what cost? I really think that there he should have let the Corruptors sort of swing around the back. Maybe let some of the Roaches chip away at the Stalkers, because at the end there was just so many Stalkers that forced us. And Mr. Stork is now even on army supply through some freak event of nature that had to do with a couple force fields and just a tiniest of micromanagement of the Roaches. So he does reinforce with more roaches. It doesn't look like he's really engaged with the mutas yet. Actually, did they all die? Does he have any mutalisks? No, I think those mutalisks were albatrosses. I think he meant to make corruptors and accidentally made mutalisks. But here, the observer now is here. The creep is finally being pushed back. Mr. Stork is forced to engage to sort of deal with it. He gets a couple stalkers. The Guardian Shield is going to go ahead and reduce the damage by 1. There's just simply too many stalkers here. The queens now are all involved. And they are focusing down the Colossus, which finally goes down, but there's just nothing here to stop this now. This focus, I'm sorry, this battalion, if you want to call it that, of stalkers. I mean, they are just in here wrecking face. Thankfully, you know, Dreams decides this may not be worth it. I don't know how many more spine crawlers are behind this. He might have gone spine crawler en masse, but it doesn't matter because his 4th finally finishes. But there's DTs over here at the 4th of Stork wrecking this, and he's not sending any units there. Does he have any? He's not even making overseers. He literally is not making overseers. He has no idea, or he's just ignoring the fact that he just lost an entirely perfectly mining base. He's got an attack up here again that gets pushed back only because he doesn't know how many spine crawlers there are. But there are DTs now moving through here. The roaches now finally come over here. They finally sense where the DTs are, but there's no defense. Oh, I guess there's a spore crawler, but still. Now that the army's out of position, Dream is like, well, screw it. Your roaches are over there. I can get a concave on you. He pulls the boys. He tries to do that. It's just roach, drone, a couple of corruptors that are shooting an observer because now he finally has an overseer. And Stork actually may be able to hold this now that he's got, +2 carapace. But it doesn't, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it's balanced out because, once again, it's +3 weapons for Dreams. So the the upgrade battle is definitely going to be in the favor of Dreams. The roaches here are doing all they can, but there just isn't enough. The 2 corruptors are just not killing this Colossus fast enough either. I mean, let's be honest, 2 corruptors, you need like 6 or 7 corruptors to deal properly with a Colossus. And they blink forward, takes on a couple of roaches. He's hightailing it back. The defender's advantage is basically spent because Stork is basically broke. I mean, Dreams is too, but Dreams has still got the larger army. I mean, it's 70 supply to 24 supply. This is not an ideal situation for Mr. Stork. And where he was able to get good engagements before, he is just simply not able to get good engagements now. Partly because of the fact that his Dreams +3 is finished. He still doesn't have his own armor upgrades finished. He's not even doing upgrades right now, but he's got a whole lot. He's got no units actually here in production because he just simply can't afford it. I mean, he's got a queen. And in the meantime, there's a 3rd base here that's just ripe for the pickings. There's long distance mining going on all over this map. It's actually not looking good for Stork here. Dream looks like he's going to go ahead and take this. After a very shaky start, he's going to be able to probably pull this through. I don't really see how Stork can pull this back. He doesn't have the units. His army supply is half, and GG is called, and Mr. Stork realizes it. And unfortunately, our hero and our underdog has lost game 1. And I keep getting kicked out of this, so I have to empty that chat and start over again. Alright, let's get rid of that crap. What else is causing problems here? Who knows? We will minimize this. Minimize that, I mean. I said minimize that. Okay, there we go. Nope, go to something else. There, okay. Now let's do this. Go here. And... Alright, let me go find those players again. No, not that. Where's Mr. Stork? ESL, where is... Oh, damn it. There we go. Where's Mr. Stork? Hold on. Alright, in the meantime, alright. We will do this and see if I can't get this to work. Ah, damn it. All right. So, sorry, folks. We're waiting on Pluto to actually return, and I don't know why the Monster Cat stream just isn't working, so we're going to have to cancel that. I don't have music. You know what? There's one song I know that I can play that's safe, that's in my collection. I need to download more of them. Let's see, we'll do, Alright, we'll do this song. So you guys get a little bit of background music here. This is the ESL America's Open number 23. We are currently casting, or waiting for Pluto to return. He had someone that came into his apartment that he's got to take care of. We're currently casting the Protoss Dream versus the Zerg Mr. Stork. Currently, Mr. Stork is actually down 1-0. It is a best of 3. Whoever wins the tournament, not this particular match, but the tournament as a whole, they will win $50 American, which will be converted into whatever currency you'll need it translated or exchanged into. This is open to anybody, bronze through grandmaster. So if you're feeling crazy, feeling ballsy, or feeling brave, come on down. Play.eslgaming.com. That's what you want to do. You want to go to that website, sign up. There are 3 tournaments that are friendly to American times. This one you're watching right now starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. There is a skill rank cup that is on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, or sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is split into bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum, diamond. What is this? However, for those of you guys watching Pluto's stream, he had to step away for a few minutes. He had an issue where someone came to his door. But if you want to see the live match, we're gonna give him another few minutes to give him a chance to come back. If not, then I don't want to hold the tournament up, and we will move on. And you guys can flip over to watch my stream, DJ Spectre, or I'm sorry, twitch.tv/DJ Spectre until he comes back. Let me know. And we'll hop over to that, but we will give him another couple minutes just because he's such a good caster that we would like to have him here. And I'm going to turn down actually this noise that's in my ears. This music is incredibly loud, and I need the mixer. Where's the mixer software? There it is. So we're going to go to, where is the rest of this? God, this is so big. There's everything I need. Alright, we will turn, oh, there it is. We will turn down this just a tad. Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. That's the only thing I do. There's one other song I think I can play. Nah, you know what? I'll just have to put this on a repeat, guys. Sorry. Don't have an option. Let's see what's going on in this chat. See over here. Alright. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. I'm gonna take a bio break. Give me 30 seconds. Alright, I'm technically back, but I'm just waiting for Pluto to get back, but I don't think he's here. And I can't hear him anymore in the background, so I don't know if he's in a different part of his house, or what the deal is. Alright. I'll re-invite him to the lobby. There it is, alright, so he's there. All right, we're still waiting. All right, so what we'll do is. Alright, so I'm gonna go and grab a cup of water, and then we will get this match started here. We don't have really time to really wait, unfortunately. I know we want to have Pluto here, but he has gone MIA. And so if you guys want to watch the match and you guys are actually watching Pluto's stream, he's not going to have any vision into this game. So what you guys probably want to do is flip over to my channel real quick here, twitch.tv/DJSpectre, so that you'll at least be able to watch the match. We're going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to put myself as a referee just in case. All right. Alright, we will wait until Dreams is ready to go, and then we will hop into this game. This is game 2 on Terraform, by the way. Yeah, so you can do that. What Pastor said in Pluto's chat, you can also go there. Check that out. It is actually a dual cast. Alright, here we go. Game number 2 in this series, and we will see if Mr. Stork can pull back. Hold on. Oh, I hear Pat. I hear him. Now I hear Pluto in the background. I feel bad. I can hear him. Oh, Pluto! Alright, so starting in the upper left-hand corner, we have our blue Protoss. It is Dreams. And sitting in our lower right-hand corner, it's our red Zerg. It's Mr. Stork, currently down 1 game. Hey, Pluto, you there?
Yeah, that took a hell of a lot longer than I expected.
What happened? Did the dishwasher explode? Did you have to go meet some lady friends?
our elevator is broken, and I have to walk down to the first floor and back. I'm actually exhausted, but
What floor do you live on?
Well, I only live on the 4th floor, but I have to go back and forth twice, and our for some reason our apartment has a thing where you have like 3 different places where you have to unlock the door. So if you're carrying something, that just becomes stupid. So I assume you are in game 2.
Yeah, but however, we have to end the game because we're gonna. No, I can't end it.
Why?
Oh, hold on. You have to quit out.
Oh. Yeah, sorry for the people in chat that I had to go back and forth, but we did at least end up watching the at least we ended up watching your movements around the thing and not just a blank screen.
Yeah, that was good. So I mean, it was able to like just sort of sate your. We had a problem there actually, where it looks like we had someone AFK from their keyboard. What the? I thought I did that correctly. What just happened here? Was Dreams not? Alright, we gotta remake. Hold on. Yeah, remake map. No, remake map. Remake lobby and add Pluto. Hold on.
By the way, Nikki B Red, thanks for the follow. Terra4Gone, thanks for the follow. I missed both of those while I was away, but thanks for the follows while I was away.
Alright, so now we're gonna add you back to this, because thank God, what it was, it looks like Dreams was AFK at the start of the match. So, Stork had me restart. Stork actually quit out, and we restarted. So, I gotta add you in the lobby. Let me get you in the lobby. Fight 2-part day.
At least I'll be able to join in now.
There, yes.
So what happened in game 1?
Stork lost. What it was is it was a back and forth. It actually was really tense. So there was a couple of bad force fields by Dreams that actually let Stork. What it was, instead of pinching the roaches in half, he actually trapped all the roaches on the forward side of the engagement, and so the roaches were just destroying the Stalkers and Colossus. So there was poor early force fields for Dreams, but he was able to pull it back because he got an upgrade lead later on because he was able to go +3 weapons, +1 armor. And so he was actually able to pull it back and then just slowly whittle away at Stork's army, and Stork just couldn't reinforce fast enough because he lost his fourth to DTs. To like literally, there was only two DTs made the entire game,
Oh,
and
looks like I missed a really exciting game.
it was very back and forth. In fact, I was having difficulty actually like commenting. There was a couple of lulls in there where both guys are like, "Okay, it's time to macro. I've got a base. I'm gonna move my army on patrol between the two. Blah 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 blah." But then in the middle, like it was really like a tug of war in the middle of the map. It was very very tense. I need to, in my party lobby. Did they? Oh, they did. Shit. Okay, where is custom game? Hang on.
Make it with Dream or whatever it's called. Game art.
Yeah. So what is it? It's Terraform. Come on. Where's the
Wait, so who ended up
Stork lost, so Dreams won. Where do I have to just type? How do I get Terraform and then get the Dream Heart, the Game Heart version of it? Oh no, I gotta create with mod, don't I? That's right.
yeah.
Create as party with mod. Good friggin' god. Let's see here. Dream Heart. No, it's not called Dream Heart. What is it? Game Heart.
Game Heart. Game
Dirt.
Heart.
Sorry guys, I usually don't create the lobbies, and this is why I don't create lobbies. WCS Game Heart. All right, is that the one you normally do, or the regular Game Heart? Which one do you normally do?
The WCS Game Heart. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll do that one. Creators Party. Fine. I'll just do that one. Whatever. It's probably the one with the borked interface, but okay. Let's put dreams. There we go. We're gonna
So
make
how's the
both
rest
of
of
us
this tournament going? While I missed maybe like 10
I
minutes
didn't get a
there.
chance to look because I actually decided to use it to go take a pee and to pimp both of us.
I see.
So it looks like the quarterfinals. Looks like we've got Nexa and Dakon still fighting it out. Cube and Kirk are still in a battle. Drunken Boy is actually waiting for his opponent in the quarterfinals between the match we're dealing with. Revolution has advanced to the semis. So Revolution is our first semi. All right, hold on. We gotta wait for Dreams. He was the holdup last time. All right. Taryn, whoa. Yeah, Stork.
Okay.
All right, everyone good? All right, everyone's good. Are you good, Pluto?
Yep.
All right, good. Go.
Go. So actually getting the game for real this time, and
Yeah, sorry about the delays, guys. Like I said, my admin skills are crap. Like there is no other way to describe it. Like usually Pluto here does the admin stuff, and since he, because I talk way too much, so that it's a good break. It's a good break for him to do it. But anyway,
who ended up winning against Storker?
no, Dreams won.
Okay, so the Protoss is up 1-0.
Correct.
Let's go ahead and get these introductions out of the way.
Yes, I'll let you start.
In the bottom, the greatest race known to the known in the StarCraft universe. It's gonna be our blue Protoss player, Dreams,
What hype?
playing for Team Dust.
And in the other corner, the race that I think both of us universally loathe, but unfortunately we do like the player. It's the Red Zerg, currently down 1-0. It's Mr. Stork.
Totally messed up all of those zooming ins, but
I'm terrible at them anyway. If you ever watch my stream, what I do, you're just gonna be like, ha ha ha, you zooming noob.
whoa! But there's oh no, never mind. I thought okay that he already made the pylon at the opening of his ramp. I thought he was gonna send the probe across and do some sort of proxy action, but it's a little bit too late for that. He's just gonna go across, probably get the scout off, see if it's the hatch first or the pool first, and then react accordingly. You can go if he goes hatch first, you can go nexus first. If he goes pool first, you can go for a forge.
Mm-hmm. And so
or
far we
gateway.
have a 0 building first thing because he's just droning.
Yeah, he's throwing. We'll see what he wants to do. He's actually chasing the probe a little bit. Whether he wants to go for the pool first or the hatch first, but
I don't think he's going for the pool because he has the money for it already and he hasn't spent it.
oh, there
it
we go.
is.
Just puts it down. So
He faked me out there. Sorry, Stork. What you doing? What you doing, brah? You're faking out the casters. Faking us out. Faking fakey.
can I actually see what's happening in the ESL chat? I can't.
You can't, unfortunately. You can. I don't know. We seriously need someone in like the caster Skype group to like relay messages for us. So we need like a like a wingman in like the Skype chat to do that.
Midget,
Midget.
where you at?
Midget, yo, Midgie. Well, he was what he came on only long enough to beg to be a mod on my stream, and
And then continue to
yeah,
not do anything and leave.
I know. What is up with that, bro? He's like, yes, I have like Excalibur. I am King Arthur, and then he's like, all right, peace out. I got beer to drink. Like, okay.
but Stork hasn't taken his expansion yet. He actually just took a gas and is mining gas right now.
Yeah, that's very strange. This play seems much slower than we saw out of him last game. I mean, he does get his expansion down now, but unfortunately, Dream's expansion is way sooner. I mean, it's half done, and Mr. Stork sees that. So unless he's got some ridiculous like Ling Flood run by that we don't see coming, this is shaping up to be the way the last game started off.
I think the Pro is gonna have an economic lead right here. I want to see him all in, man. The PVZ right now, you can just all in over and over again. Choose different all ins. You have like 6 of them at your disposal. Just keep on all inning and like he's not gonna know.
Yeah, all in. I like that. I'm a Terran. I can get behind that.
Yeah, it's like it is the Protoss way. Looks like this probe is gonna come out here to scout the 3rd base or something. But it's scouted by the Overlord, so there should be a couple of Lings that just go kill that. Getting a little bit supply blocked is the Stork, but unsupply blocking himself just now. And this probe from Dreams will scout out that 3rd base. Cybercore on the way, once again in just a weird position. I don't know why people want.
Very strange. I have no idea either. Like that's just a very hold on. And I've got my own stream issues here that seem to be. My browser seems to be herpy-derpy. Like, I can't even describe just how bad my browser's been since that crash. Like, I tried to open Monster Cat, and it just won't. So anyway, this is actually a neat little thing. He's got the probe. Normally you recall the probe, but he's doing a little patrol here to sort of get some information to see when those things are going to come out, because the pathing will take him down this lower route and through this debris here. So it'll come out, and so I'm going to widen the screen out here.
There's a fast Evo chamber.
Where's the Evo chamber? Oh, there it is. Yeah, wow.
So he's going to do a fast Ling all-in, perhaps, with +1. It is going to
be really
missile.
good.
Wait, it's missile attack. It's not melee attack.
Where's the Hydra?
Lair just started. It's going to be +1 missile attack. It's probably going to be some sort of all-in with Hydras.
That would be good, because I mean there is +1 attack going down. So actually, too, as I forgot my production tab, the +1 for Dreams is actually faster. If you look up here, it's actually faster by. It's actually faster by almost double. Like it's like 100 versus 50 seconds. So he's got a very large lead on that upgrade. But he's gonna need it, because I mean he needs to stay on even upgrades this game, because he was not able to last game. And I think that was one of a couple of things that failed him. He had one engagement where he only had 2 corruptors. He accidentally made 2 mutas when he meant to make 2 corruptors, and the mutas evaporated in an engagement that happened shortly afterwards versus Colossus, and he really could have used those corruptors versus the Colossus that he was facing.
So once again, Mr. Stroh going for the Roachborn. This is so strange. Like every single time I see this, it weirds me out. Like he goes for the fast layer, but then gets. Okay. So he went for the Roachborn so that he could get Roach speed. You need the layer to get Roach speed. So that's what he ended up doing. So that's the reason he got layer. The missile attacks was for the Roaches, not for the Hydras. It's going to be a Roach all in here. And the Robo just started, so I actually really like this. I think it's going to be really good. The probe is probably going to scout it, though. It's still at the entrance of the base. But Roaches with speed, with +1 attack. The second Evo chamber just being started right now. I think it's going to be a very strong attack.
Yeah, and ground weapons for Dreams is just finished. Warp Gate just finished a few seconds ago. As you can see him transform his gateways into warp gates, or I should say the one gateway that he has. He has 2 more being built, and they're just now finishing. It looks like Stork is playing a much more conservative game here. He really should be taking a 3rd about now. I mean, this is pretty late for a no 3rd for him. But
it's an all-in. I don't think he really plans on ever, getting past the 10-minute mark, win or lose. So, the probe did see the Roaches moving across, so I'd be really surprised if if Mr. Stork ever took another base. He's probably just gonna go for the Roaches and just all. Oh no, he is gonna take another base. So the Roaches, he does have a little bit of a follow up if the Roaches fail, but he definitely wants to win with this.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, he's looking at an army that is going to go ahead and basically neuter this, because the force fields are going to push the already limited range of the Roaches kind of out of position. Unless the force fields basically... I mean, even if he gets the gateway, which is the building that's furthest out, he's not going to be able to do anything, because there's 2 cannons, a Stalker, and a Wall.
The Roaches. He scattered the roaches. He has an Immortal out. Second Immortal halfway done. I definitely think this roach push isn't going to do too much here. At
No.
least he has +1. He might be able to get the forge or something.
Yeah, I think that's the best he can hope for here. It's the weakest of all the buildings. I mean, he manages to... he took a little bit of damage there. I mean, not a ton, but definitely the engagement went better for Dreams. And he can just move that mothership core wherever he wants to constantly push the roaches back. You know, with the
13 more roaches on the way.
Wow, I was on the wrong screen there. That is actually a lot, considering that we don't see an equal production of that. We do see that there will be 3 Immortals out on the field when this one finishes. So that will hurt, but... yeah, like numbers versus... okay, so composition versus numbers, the composition usually will win. But if he doesn't get those other roaches here, I think this is a bad time to engage. He needs to wait for those reinforcements.
I think he's just forcing out sentry energy, or maybe trying to pick off a sentry or two. Ends up getting a few of them. More roaches coming across the map. There's a lot of roaches now, but there's 3 Immortals and a bunch of Stalkers that I do not think have Blink, but nonetheless...
correct.
yeah, nonetheless, they're going to be... he does have the Twilight, he just hasn't started Blink yet, and it's still going to be a very effective composition. The process of... actually, the process is behind on army supply,
Yeah, if
but
he gets
still,
into
he has...
actually, here's an opportunity. If Stork turned around and got a concave on this Stalker army, he could actually defeat it. It looks like Dreams realizes that and decides to pull back, because there was a small opportunity there where he could have done some damage.
the sentries are out of energy.
Yeah,
Sentries without energy are useless.
Exactly, and so there is now Colossus tech coming out. That's going to be a boost, and this is very similar to the match I finished last game, where he went Roach, then he mixed in some Hydras. What I really think he needs here is, before the Colossus pops, he needs Zerglings. He needs a flood of Zerglings, and he sends the Roaches in first and sort of baits out the army briefly, because they're going to chase, because they know they've got the advantage, and then send the Lings around back and basically, you know, trap the army in there and then get the Immortals. And it looks like he's going to try to do a pincer attack instead.
But the sentries have regained their energy, and no Hydra tech on the way. I think he's very all-in with Roach. And very, very good force fields here, trapping a lot of them inside. This is a very, very good map for Protoss force fields. There's a lot of chokes, and there's a lot of like opportunities to engage with small parts of the roaches at a time. But the problem is the Zerg army is going to be ahead in terms of upgrade. He does have the double Evo chamber production there, and Carapace level 2 is on the way. 6 more roaches on the way, 3 spine crawlers, 1 Colossus joining the battle. Not entirely too effective against roaches, but the Immortals are going to be doing massive amounts of damage.
Yeah. And, you know, he's not focusing him down because he doesn't really have a unit that's got high DPS. I mean, he does take out the Colossus, which is nice, but this is once again how Stork sort of ended the last match. I mean, he went in for these advantages, or these attacks, and even though there were mistakes on Dream's part, he wasn't, I mean, Stork was not taking good engagements. And you still see this protected wall of Immortals that's now rejoined the party. And there's now pylons everywhere on the map to allow for reinforcement. You know, his third base goes down. He just doesn't have the ability to do it. These roaches, unfortunately, are going to die before they're even born because the Immortals wreck pods. You know, he just doesn't have it. He's putting 3 spine crawlers here, but unfortunately, we have 2 sets of units that get bonus plus armored. So, you know, they start poking at it, but he doesn't have very long-range units. He's got no small skirmish units to sort of take this fight.
GG.
And unfortunately, you said it, bro.
Dreams is going to actually move on to face his next opponent, I believe, is going to be Drunken Boy.
All right.
And then after that, the winner of that is going to face Revolution in the semifinals.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. My account has disconnected once again because every time I cast, I disconnect because... apparently I have wooden internet. I need to turn off, where the heck is my StarCraft? There it is. I need this moved up in the queue. Hang on. Sorry guys, I've got a little bit of a stream problem due to the crash from before. Alright, let me turn that off.
Well, we're still waiting on our next game. It's going to be Drunken Boy versus Dreams.
Alright. Is there any other matches we have here? We might be able to cast another duo so that we get some different people in here. Let me look at that one real quick once I log in, if it lets me log in. Let's see who else we got. Alright, let me join the chat. I'm in that party again. Where is there? Okay. It looks like... oh, I don't have... What did I do? Oh, man, did I close the... I did. I closed the bracket by accident.
So we're... I don't know what happened to the Cute versus Kirk games.
Cute is. Wait a minute. Cute is fighting. Yeah, where is it? Is Cute still in chat? Let's see.
Cute is not entirely sure.
You know, he's not in. He's not in the chat. He must still be playing. Because I don't see the other guy. I don't see Kirk either.
Yeah, I don't see. They're probably still in game.
And then the other one
next
is
up,
Nexa is waiting on this. Is waiting on Kirk versus Cute.
so next would be Dacon or Dacon.
Dakon or whatever. Yeah, I
Yep.
agree. And then
And then
Revolution is
Revolution.
actually waiting on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Revolution gets to have a nice break because he had to wait for a quarterfinal before he could get a semifinal.
Yeah. And he had to wait for this round of 16s. He had to wait 2 matches. He was
Yeah.
being a little bit impatient, but looks like Drunken Boy is going to be our first veto.
All right. All right.
Here we go. It's a best of 3 once again. Dreams has 278 average APM. Or
207.
APM.
You mean for the season?
No, 278 APM for the game.
Oh wow.
Isn't that insane? Like,
That is
Stork
pretty
had
high.
97 for comparison.
Wow.
3
Whoa.
times, less than 3 times less.
Less than 3 times less. That's like an alliteration with the same words. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna make sure my air conditioner's turned off before I turn this microwave on. All right, it's turned off. 'Cause
Zero
you know-
length, welcome to the chat. 2 Morals, 2 Colossus all in. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Okay, let's do this. Let's check. That's not what I want to do.
Magic Johnson's. Oh, this build. This build.
By the way, I'd like to welcome everyone to our chats. I'd like to say, oh, I'm Cuddle Bear is here. By the way, welcome Cuddle Bear. Thank you. Thank you for checking out our stream. By the way, if you guys have not done this already, go ahead and click the follow button for Pluto and I on our respective streams when you get a chance. You don't have to do it right away. And by the way, welcome Zero Length. Welcome back to the chat as well. I see you. Hello. Thank you. But like I said, if you guys haven't, go ahead and click follow. Let us know you like what we do. Pluto and I try to do this. Well, I do it with him 2 days a week. He does it 3 because he's the boss toss. Let me tell you. And
Boss toss.
yeah,
I'm not
I mean,
MC.
well, I don't really care. He retired. Someone else gets the title. You get the title, man. So, but yeah, check out Pluto's stream. He does cast on Saturdays in the evening for the ESL Triple Threat Cup, which is a bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond master. I believe you do the plat diamond. No, you do the diamond master. That's the one you do, right?
Yeah, usually. I did the plat diamond. I did the gold platinum finals as well last week. But yeah, I usually do that.
Where else can they tell them where they can find you on the internet besides this particular cast?
Well, everywhere on the internet. If you looked up at the sky and you saw a planet and it was Pluto, then you can find me up there in the sky. But on the internet, the multiple internets that we have, you can find me on Twitter at Pluto_SC2 or on Twitch, once again, at SC2Pluto. Or, if you're awesome, you could hit that follow button and you'll get a little notification when I go live.
Unfortunately, I don't have the notifications, so I'm not as awesome as Pluto here. However, I will give a shout out because I have to keep refreshing my page actually to find out if I have new followers because I'm not all up on that awesomeness like the Pluto-age is.
I don't think mine's working right now. I haven't seen the follows. Inspector Zell, thanks for the follow. See, that never made a sound or anything.
Yeah.
That's weird, dude. I have to fix that. We'll test that out later tomorrow or something, but that's so weird.
Zero Length, I like your idea. He says SC2 plus stream should get priority packets on the internet. Yes, absolutely. I like that. Make that happen, bro. Go.
Please. Please. Saving esports.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Iron Fortress in Dakota into Terraform.
Alright. And Zero Length, while you're at it, do the same thing for all the Origin games because they have the same problem. So every game ever made by EA or sold on Origin, go. Get on that. Go. Now.
I'm not a huge fan of Origin, personally.
Well, I play Mass Effect 3 and Need for Speed, so
Gotcha.
I'm more important here, Pluto. I'm sorry.
What about the Dead Space games and the Battlefield games?
Well, Dead Space 3 was the only one on Origin. The other two aren't on Origin. Well, you can buy them through Origin, But the only one that's required to be on Origin is Dead Space 3. The other ones, you can, if you buy them through Origin, then they'll be on it, but you can buy the DVD separately.
I see. I see.
Oh, this guy posted something about losing packets in chat. Oh, no, you know what? What's he talking about? Is he talking about doing a QoS policy locally?
Well, we're still waiting on Tiger right now, but as soon as he gets ready, we are going to go two Masters level opponents right now. Dream, I definitely think is Masters. I think he plays on a different account.
By the way, there is for people that are viewing my stream, Zero Length has posted a TechNet article that deals with quality of service policy. Now, I do work on like this for a living, and there's only so much that Windows can actually do to process a packet. And I think more of it's got to do with the fact that StarCraft is very demanding, but I will look into this quality of service. Unfortunately, quality of service on my router does not function properly because QoS on hardware is kind of crappy unless you have enterprise-level hardware, just for what it's worth out there, people.
Oh, so yeah, once again, Dream is actually like 5 times Masters level player. The thing is, he isn't Masters right now, he's in Diamond right now, but regardless, we will consider him to be Masters. A great PVT heading our way, spawning in the bottom left-hand side. We've got our blue Terran player. It's going to be Taiga.
Oh, I was in the wrong one. I did the sorry, that's Taiga right there, guys. I did the wrong one. Anyway, the red Protoss over here, because I borked it and already did the intro. This is Dust's Dreams.
Right, so I don't understand any talk about packets or anything. What do you mean, like packets in or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much. I guess you could throw ramen at the internet and see what happens. No, what it is so your internet connection is sent in pieces, right?
Yeah.
And so each piece of data is a packet, and you'll get billions of those just to open a web page. All right?
I see.
So to open something as simple as Google's web page, you will get a lot of packets. To do something like an online game, you don't even want the number is almost mathematically incalculable as far as how many you will get and will pass between your computer. And what QoS does, which is quality of service, is it allows you to tell the operating system to say, hey, look, these applications, any information, any packets tagged from that application, make those go ahead of anything else. And so therefore, things like Steam, Origin, etc., don't try to go out and look for updates when this game or these other applications are active. Or if they do, then put them somewhere at the bottom of the pile, like send 15 StarCraft packets and then 1 Steam packet, or something like that. So
just to speed up your game while you're playing.
Well, it's actually to prevent interruption. So the idea would be like, if you try to, here's the thing, it's like, if you've got one doorway and you need to cram 100 people, if you need to cram, if there's 100 people and 30 of them are wearing blue shirts, 30 of them are wearing red shirts, and 30 of them are wearing white shirts, and you want to cram them all through all at once, you're not going to be able to do it. So what do you do? You got to prioritize one of them. Quality of service says, okay, all the red shirts go first and will always go first ahead of anyone else. So if a 31st red shirt shows up and the white shirts are currently going through, nope, stop the white shirts, put the red shirt through. That's sort of what quality of service does. And speaking of red shirts and blue shirts, what do we see is we see 2 probes, 2 workers that don't realize that they're actually about to scout each other in a few seconds here, realizing that neither one of them is in the first base that they went to.
Yeah.
And so they're going to discover, hey, he's not there. And actually, to be totally honest, if you look at this, actually Dreams knows exactly where the other guy is. But Tiger does not.
Yeah, he prioritized the Reaper, so he's going to be able to scout in the correct location here. But there's a Stalker being chronoed out and a Proxy going down for Dreams in the top corner of the map.
Uh-oh.
So if Taiga's smart, he's like, I saw the probe moving out. I know he was scouting me. Why is that not at my base? Mm-hmm. And he's going to be like, oh, it's going to be some sort of proxy. If he was paying enough attention to figure that out, then props to him. He's going to be in a massive lead right here. But if he gets in with the Reaper and Scouts, a lot of gas has been mined, and he hasn't really done anything with it.
And
Then,
that's a Dark Shrine coming down, buddy. There's a
oh
Twilight
yeah,
Council over there.
so there's a Stargate in the main and a Proxy Twilight. So it's gonna be Oracle in the DTs, which is interesting, to say the least.
But it's one hell of a fake out, because if he scouts one, he can cancel the other and still get the damage done with the one.
Yeah, and there's a bunker going down in the mineral line of Taiga. Why? For what?
A bunker?
There's a bunker in the mineral line of Taiga.
Oh! To defend against whatever's coming, such as the Oracle that he believes is coming, not realizing it's Oracle and DT. But he doesn't put the Dark Shrine down yet.
Well, but...
He's got a Blink.
Oh, Proxy Blink. Okay. So... This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That's a very... seriously, why hide the Twilight Council over there if the Dark Shrine's not going to go with it?
Well, you can Proxy Blink. That's fine, too. Like, he's never going to suspect Blink, right?
Oh, the mine, if it flies here, is going to one-shot the Oracle. He sees... Oh, he pulls out just in time. Oh, my God. That would have been epic if he had just done a flyby and that Oracle got one-shotted. Oh, my God.
Definitely very, very good call. Like, the probe is coming down here now, so... gonna start to proxy things, I believe. More gateways on the way, and it's just gonna be Dreams doing a one-base all-in with 3 gates, a bunch of Blink Stalkers, and an Oracle.
Yeah, he's got the pylon set up there. He flies by the bunker and discovers he wasn't shot at. And we're like, what?
So the bunker was salvaged here, and a turret made in its place. But there's a lot of Marines out, and a few mines, and no Marauders.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, this Marine army, you can deal with the Stalkers, but you're going to need the bunker. Now, he did thankfully leave the bunker at the front here.
Did you see he proxied a 4th gateway?
Yeah, over here. I'm like, this is just like, it's like, I saw that because I saw it going down. I'm like, is that a Dark Shrine? And I clicked on it, I'm like, really? A gateway?
So Ty actually goes across the map with a SCV, sees that there's no expansion, and throws down a second bunker. Very smart.
Yes. Oh, Envision. Oh, the mine still manages to get a hit on the Stalkers. That's incredible. Wow, uses the blink upwards, avoids the bunkers altogether. Holy cow, great play.
Very nicely done. But the Stalker's getting pretty low. He needs to blink down and start to focus. Oh, he's blinking down individually. Very nicely done. He needs to keep that Oracle alive too. There's actually not that many Marines left. The Oracle's gonna do massive amounts of damage. He can use the mine. He can use blink at the mines to just sort of blink away from it and not take damage. Or he can just kill it. That's fine too, I guess. He cannot blink up. There's... gets it shot off too.
He does, but he really needs to get rid of that Oracle. I mean, they need to focus. I mean, right now he only has a few Marines. He's got 5 Marines down here in a medevac. Thank God for the medevac, but he is getting some damage done. He's forcing the retreat. They need to focus on that Oracle because they really need to just get rid of it because it's granting the high ground blink ability for this, unfortunately.
And blink was on cooldown there, so he needs to repair this bunker right away. It goes down 1. There's the bunker left. He needs to repair that right away. Focus down the SCVs. You're not going to kill the bunker if the SCVs are repairing, but still, the blink up can be very strong here. Oh! Still, the mine goes off.
I know, the workers actually do get a couple of Stalker kills, but he still cannot kill that Oracle. The Oracle goes into, like, you know, like, bio-killing mode and wipes out everything. He manages to pull back and a couple of Marines to try to get him back with a medevac, but this is not enough. I mean, the bunker's going to go down. He is repairing it, but it's 1 Marine versus a lot of stuff.
Now he can blink back down to the low ground if he needs to. I would focus that medevac.
Oh, that was close.
Only workers left facing this though. Blink all-ins can be so deadly on this map. Another Widow Mine. Oh, good blink there, but still takes a little bit of damage from the splash.
He does
tank
get a
is
tank
out.
That'll help. He needs to siege it up now because he's going to be supply blocked if he loses this depot. Oh, that was painful. Oh no, he's not going to be supply blocked because he's behind. But anyway, he's got another tank. He moved the tank back here. He's not going to have the tech lab anymore. He's barely able to make units. His medevac is nearly dead. He pulls the boys. He really should repair that medevac, but it'll be one shot here soon enough. He boosts out. He's got the tank is doing his job as best it can. He does have a few workers down here in the natural to try to get some income from this. He throws all 3 mules down to make up for the fact that he doesn't really have workers in his main. But
yeah,
wow.
7 workers total. Good revelation there, and more Widow Mines being made, but I don't know. Oh, huge blink forward, GG from Taiga. Dreams takes games number 1.
Wow. My screen has been black. Oh, I casted that entire game black. What the fuck? Pardon my language, ESL. Sorry, guys. Ah!
Man, we just can't get over our stream problems today.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about multi-Twitch is even if they missed it on yours, they probably got it on mine.
I hope they did. Please, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna link that in here too, guys. Just in case something goes batshit nuts, watch that. That link that's in my stream. If you guys haven't left, let's see. Did I have anyone left? Okay, I got a couple people. Watch that stream. You can click between both of our chats, and you can watch both our streams simultaneously. And you can get the whole thing. So please do that. It may not work in mobile browsers, by the way. I haven't tried that.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
but it does work at on a computer, which is probably most of the people.
Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. That is epically, man. And I had like the weirdest crap. Like I cannot believe like my UPS should have been able to hold my battery for at least a half an hour. And it died within seconds, Pluto. Like, that battery backup is either dead or crap, so I think I need to do a reset after this tournament's over with to refresh my battery.
Inspector Zelt says Terran is probably going to win. Unfortunately, not in the first game, but we will see in Game 2 and 3 whether or not the Terran's going to be able to make a comeback here. Hopefully we don't have any more problems like the battery problem DJ was talking about, or the black screens or whatever. Everything is
Hey,
fixed.
you did leave for a while, so okay. You actually didn't have a stream for 2 weeks either.
I also did not have a stream for 2 weeks. That is also true. We had to use DJ's stream, so...
Oh my god. Yeah, the least stable stream of everyone's, and we're using mine. Pluto's is really stable due to his PC overclock not being, like... Well, I decided to go,
I turned that off now. I don't have any overclock anymore.
Oh, you don't have any overclock? Okay.
I'm at 4.0 gigahertz, no overclock.
Was that what you think why your stream wouldn't start?
No, I don't think that had anything to do with it. I don't know why. I don't know. I just reinstalled OBS and everything worked. Like.
Oh wow.
So, don't ask me questions about why it didn't work for 2 weeks. It just said nope. We're not having a stream for 2 weeks. We're on strike.
Negative Ghost Rider, no stream. And the thing is, do you remember that one time when like I would stop streaming and then suddenly yours would work?
It was just by chance, I guess.
Like, yeah, what was that?
No idea. But I sorted it out with the OBS. Labor unions, and we eventually we came to an agreement about how we should be streaming, and everything's stable now. And my internet is back to great, so let's go ahead and introduce these players who hopefully, are not having as many computer problems as we are.
No, that last one we had was really crazy. Where someone had like lag, and then the same guy went AFK. It was crazy. That was tonight's been like the night of like 1,000 strips. Like the only thing left is like I don't know, like frogs raining from the sky or something crazy. I have no idea. But
yeah,
anyway,
definitely.
On the lower right-hand corner, it's our blue Terran. I mean, currently our underdog down 1-0. Sorry, down to 0-1 in this best of 3. It's Tyga or Tiga.
Everything went wrong in that introduction. Spawning in the top west-hand side, it is our Violet Zerg player, Acer's Bly.
What?
Just kidding, it's just streams. It's like everything went wrong, and everything must continue to go wrong.
It's like, alright, by the way, this ZVZ that we're watching, guys, is going to be pretty epic. Right now, they're on 6 bases, Muta, Corruptor, Baneling, and...
Infestor Thor.
Yes, Carrier. and unfortunately, the beginning of the ZVZ started off with a double cannon rush that unfortunately failed miserably, mostly because they aren't Protoss.
It's hard to cannon rush if you're not Protoss, but
it's
you know what I want to see? What? I want to see a proxy Nexus into Mothership Core Overcharge into 4-gate, which is actually an incredibly strong build.
Well, but you know what I want? I want the Nexus to be by the Zelnaga Watchtower in the middle of base, just so when the army goes by, there's a big giant WTF above Taiga's head. He's like... And he
goes full on overcharge.
Yeah, I know. Actually, that would be friggin' genius. You're like... and then, like, you surround the Nexus with cannons.
I'm really sad that you can only build one Mothership Core at a time. Like, I really think you should be able to make multiple, but they get more expensive, like, by each one you build. so like it's not just OP. And then you can just build like 8 and just build like Nexus in the middle of the map and photon overcharge all of them.
Oh no, I got one. Multiple mothership cores, but they all share the same energy pool.
No, that's lame. That's
No, it's
lame.
not. No, because it solves the problem you're talking about. Like, they get more expensive, but the thing is, like, you can't all have photon overcharge. So if you have 4 of them, then each of them can
That's
only
not
max
a
out.
problem. That's great.
Okay, and you're worried about StarCraft 2 being broken.
No, but they get more expensive. So like the first one's 100, maybe the second one's 200, and then the third one's gonna be like 300. Like they just get like progressively more expensive, right? So you can't just build like 1,000 of them like for 100 and only spend like 800 minerals and gas. You have to spend like exponentially more. But at the same time, like if you invest in that, you get multiple recalls, you get multiple time warps, you get multiple. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're trying to say is that you become like the hybrids.
The hybrids?
Yeah, so they probably have that. They probably got like the hybrid mothership core that like floats around. It's a mothership core with like Zerg tendrils or something. By the way, we have an actual real Phoenix, guys. Check it in, 1-9er. We've got Tower. We've got contact with an actual Phoenix, not the hallucinated type. It's flying straight into the heart of darkness here, also known as the Terran base.
But you know what? We've also got a cloaked banshee.
And you know what that means? Nothing, because Cloak hasn't finished researching yet, except for in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My stream dies.
There's actually a cannon, though.
Yeah, but it's way out of position. It's so awkwardly placed. Like, he's protecting his starport.
The Banshee's gonna get a couple kills here. Yes, bring the Starkers back on overcharge. Bad reaction time out of Dream so far. Like,
this
very
this thing's actually working. It's 4. He's gonna be able to cloak. And he's going to be able to get out of range of the cannon, but that cannon is so awkwardly placed. It's like he doesn't have anyone mining out of the other gas, so the fact that he now has no gas mining except for 1 probe is strangely painful for Dreams here. He decides to just go ahead and take a stab and like shoot everything he can find. He shoots the Cyber Core, shoots the Nexus. There still is no additional cannon here, but he's picking off probes as if it's his job. That's 11 kills so far, by the way, for that Banshee.
Insane. And there's more probes at the natural that are going to get picked off.
13.
Massive damage.
No, that's 12.
He's
that's
building
13.
a Robo, but he doesn't realize he can just build an Oracle, and the Oracle will provide detection.
Yeah, very Wings of Liberty-ish sort of thought pattern. He goes to go and pick up the Stalker. Like, wow, this Banshee has paid for itself. Give this woman a promotion, a candy bar, give her a Kit Kat. I don't care.
Klondike.
I know. I don't know. Like buy her like a night out at the club. You know, come on, boys. She got 16 kills. She is, what rank is she? It doesn't list it here, unfortunately, in the Game Heart interface, but I'm pretty certain that she is master of her domain.
What Phoenix Naxel in chat says, what type of upgrades are required to get +3 Kevins? I'm sorry,
Plus
but
3 Kevins.
we have a roommate named Kevin.
Well, +3 Kevin usually involves cloning or the movie Multiplicity. So I think that's, well, they have cloning, but not multiplicity. So I don't know.
Multiplicity? What does that
it's
mean?
a movie with Michael Keaton where what he does is he doesn't have time for his family, so he clones himself, and then he wants to do even more, so he clones himself again, and then the 2 clones get together and make a clone of themselves, but the clone that they make is actually mentally handicapped and does like weird things like shaves its tongue and stuffs bacon in its wallet.
Oh, one of the Phoenix getting taken out here. So Phoenixes are actually really great at picking up tanks.
However, they're not so great when they're dead.
True.
So this mass marine force is going to do its job. The Banshee is going back in for harass.
That's really strange that there's no float on overcharge in the natural. He's just giving it up.
Where is the mothership core?
The mothership core is here in the main. Like, he had full
north of
energy.
it. And the Banshee finally dies after getting another 3 kills. Revelation goes down, but it doesn't matter. Look at this. Oh my god. Holy
Why
cow.
did he give up? Like he had float on overcharge. He could have used his Phoenixes to pick up the tanks. He had a lot of like random things that he could have done.
Oh
to
shit.
maybe try to stay alive.
Oh god damn it.
This Terran needs to make DTs.
Oh, damn it, Pluto.
Are you offline again?
No, yes I am, but the problem's actually worse than that. Oh, damn it, I gotta call Blizzard after this tournament.
What happened?
Flash my username on screen.
What?
It flashed my username on screen. Because what it did was normally when it crashes, it blanks out the battle count name, and in this case, it didn't do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. So unfortunately now,
Well, is that a problem?
personally, I just don't like my user account name being out there. You can have my handle, I don't care, but
Oh, I see what you mean.
I mean,
But
thank God but thankfully my username doesn't like contain any like actual useful information. Like it's all gibberish, but like it's still just annoying that it's out there because now it's like son of a bitch.
yeah, I know what you mean. So we're gonna head into Terraform as our last map.
All right, I am back in the NA chat. Mother, like seriously, what is going on with today's stream? Like,
No idea.
I've had every possible problem go wrong.
Lots of strange things happening today, but you know what? We'll make it through. Home Story Cup was amazing, at least. I'm not sure if anybody in chat watched it, but both players are ready, and we're heading into game number 3.
All right, let's do this. Mothership core. Oh yeah, and then 3 mothership cores morph into 1 mothership. Yeah, I like that, Nikki B. I
Oh
like that
yeah,
idea.
three mothership cores morph into a mothership. That'd be pretty
So
cool.
it's like the Voltron mothership core. It's like when you get them all together, they turn into like something giant, like a
Or
planet.
like, I mean, having multiple motherships would definitely be OP, but I think having multiple mothership cores could be okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because having multiple arbiters wasn't OP in Brood War.
Having multiple lurkers was an OP in Brood War.
No. Do you know how the arbiter went? Because the arbiter, like, it had a cloaking field. It itself was
Yeah.
not cloaked, right? So you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
an
yeah.
entire fleet of whatever, and all you had to do is just move the arbiter back because his cloaking field was
They
so
cloak
much
each
bigger.
other, right?
No. Arbiters cannot cloak each other, but they
Oh.
can cloak every other unit. They can't cloak. I don't know if they could cloak bases, but they could cloak units.
Can they cloak motherships? Because
There was no there were
Yeah,
no
there-
motherships in Brood War.
but in Starbow,
In Starbow, is that the Imba League thing?
it's I think Starbow has both the Brood War and the Heart of the Storm characters.
Oh, okay.
And for that matter, it also has the Wings of Liberty. But anyways, we're not playing Starbow. We're playing Heart of the Storm.
We're playing
Let's go
part
ahead
of
and
the
introduce
swarm.
this.
Yes, we are.
Part of the Swarm. We're playing part of the Swarm. We are part of the Swarm.
We are the swarm, Pluto. It's okay. They just don't know that they're slowly being infested through our stream.
They're gonna turn into infested Terrans.
Exactly, and then that's the zombie apocalypse right there.
Anyways, the non-infested Terran spawning in the top, bringing it back in the last game, has to win the last one in order to move on. His name is Taiga.
And in the lower right-hand corner, it's the Toss, who currently took a very awkward loss the last game. It's Dread. I'm sorry, it's Red, it's Dreams.
Dreams.
That was an awkward intro, too. This is just not going well for me today. Like, the only thing left for me to have a problem with is for, like, I don't know. I'm not going to say it because it'll jinx me. Is this...
But my dreams are just as dead as StarCraft is as a game.
Well, apparently.
But double gas once again, so he wants to go for some sort of early tech play. And very early scout by that SCV. Should see everything that's going on. And as soon as you see the... and he's going to go for a command center after the Reaper opening. But as soon as you see that there's 2 gas being taken by the Pro player, you know that there's going to be some sort of tech. You can start to prepare for the Stargate or whatever
is
is on
this SCV? Oh, this one's just going to scout. But yeah, I agree. The double gas is always a sign of something interesting going on. And the Cyber Core is the linchpin to all of that interesting. Without the Cyber Core, you can't make any of the additional buildings. No Stargate, no Robo, no Templar Archives. I'm sorry, none of those things.
So actually, the Pro player just making a Mothership Core and Stalker in this game. Let's see if he finds this SCV, which is hiding in the back of the natural right now.
Oh, it's going to be close. Does he? He wonders where it was. Oh, he stops just short.
Yeah, Stalker's actually going to move out there. So the SCV is going to be able to scout that Nexus go down. And the Stalker's moving across the map. There's actually nothing here to deal with that Stalker. Where's the Reaper now?
It's here shooting rocks in the middle of the map.
I see it shooting that rock. Doing a little 2 damage at a time.
That thing had 500 hit points and is down to almost 400. That's crazy sauce.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a while. Look, the Stalker's going to get involved here. Brings the Reaper back. There's actually nothing to deal with this.
Why?
With this,
you can't you cannot kite a Stalker. They outrange the Reaper, dude. Don't try.
Yeah, they outrange the Reaper. Thankfully, not faster than him, but definitely he's going to be able to start working on this bunker here. 2 Marines
Oh,
will die to a Stalker.
no, I think they're gonna live. They do live. Yay!
They do actually go inside the bunker, sheltered for safety. But the Reaper is going across the map now, and will be able to get into the base and see the Robo and the Forge.
Which is a tip-off that he's definitely gonna go. Well, I mean, there is no additional game. Oh, Photon Overcharge goes down, and he's just sitting there shooting probes. Get out, you're gonna die! Sorry,
Oh, that wasn't the
Photon
Photon Overcharge. That was just the Mothership Core.
Sorry. They have the same
But,
sound. They have the same sound effect.
and it was right on top of that. It's the same sort of attack, too. The Stalker's searching for that Reaper, not finding it.
He's on patrol, I believe. Yes, he's patrolling, but he does not see it. And actually, the Reaper sees that the Stalker's on patrol. He's like, you know what? I've done a lot of drugs, but I'm not doing that one. The one
It
called
was
dying.
just out of range.
Yeah, but the Mothership Core...
It's going to jump up here. Jump to its death, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, he can do a little bit of drugs here. As long as he gets it hit, he can start the regen process for it. So
Get the probe.
that's one little shifty probe there. It's like the shifty cow.
Oh, the Reaper actually does go down there. 1 probe does go down, but 2 more gateways on the way, and he's probably going to add on a Colossus Bay. And Tycho's actually looking like he's going to try to do something here. He looks like he's going to be flexing. He's flexing over here.
Yeah, he does. And the thing is, he does have a superior army value. Actually, wow, 3 times the army value of Dream. That is very surprising. And it looks like there's going to be a drop here, but the Observer... Did the Observer spot it? I don't know if that Observer spotted it.
It spotted it, so if Dream reacts properly, he should send the Stalkers in the mineral line. There we go, exactly what he does. And the Mothership Core are going to be able to Photon Overcharge the Natural to make sure that nothing dies. So the drop isn't going to do too much unless Dream doesn't react properly. And the Marines should be able to do something in the Natural, maybe get a couple probe kills. But the Photon Overcharge is probably going to stop that. So it all depends on the micro of these 2 players. The Medevac boosting in right now,
That's a
and the
good
Stalkers
boost.
reacting
Oh,
right away.
Does he drop him? He does. And then...
Why did he not? He didn't react at all.
Oh, no, but he did. I mean, he did. He got the one, but he couldn't focus fire both of them. And actually, that one gets 5 kills, so not bad for that mine.
Yeah, very, very good for the mine. Actually, and the Natural, he's going to get the Mothership Core for free, and then basically boosts out of there. That was very well done. You know, the problem is you have to pull your rear probes. You have to pull your probes. You cannot just not pull your probes, right? Even if you see it coming, we saw the reaction. We saw him select the Stalkers. The problem is he didn't pull the probes, and every time you don't do that, you're always going to lose five probes or 4 probes maybe or something like that.
Yeah, I think the other problem was that he didn't know those 2 mines, because the other one, if you look at like the little logo, the little like sickle logo that's around the base, the mine was sitting right on top of that and buried. And so it makes it very difficult to see it. So I don't know if that was by accident that Taiga did, or if it was on purpose. Either way, it worked. And that second mine got what it needed to get done, and the Stalkers then had to refocus.
Without Neil's units, the Cape VP matchup is incredibly broken. I agree, actually. The Kevin versus Protoss matchup is stupid. Whatever that might be. But looks like a large army actually moving across the map now. STEM is about halfway done. STEM, and the +1 is about halfway done as well. So Tiger's gonna try to make something happen here. Once again, flex, and there's only 1 Stalker in the, and the Mothership Core doesn't have enough energy for a Photon Overcharge.
Yeah,
this could do some damage.
I mean, he's got a Colossus coming out, but I mean, you need Zealots to hold the Marines and Marauders at bay. I mean, he's got 4 more Stalkers warping in, but this group of Marines can handle that group if it's got Stim. And he does. Oh, surprisingly, he doesn't have Stim. What?
It's almost done, but he timed it out so that he's attacking directly before Stem happens, which is bad, I think. But
Yeah,
the Plus is gonna do some damage.
no, it's still got 40 seconds. Like this, 30 seconds. This is not a good position to be in. I mean, the Colossus is now out. The timing attack was way too early. He should have waited. I mean, he's got combat
With Stem,
shield.
that would have done so much damage.
It was Stim. He could have wrecked that army.
Or even gotten the base.
Yeah, I mean, his only option now is he can attempt to drop in the main because there's nothing really defending the main except for one cannon. But, and in fact, that might be what he's going to try to do. He does take...
He has 4 medevacs moving out. Or four mines and 1 medevac moving out. Big difference.
It looks like he's going to attempt to try to re-engage here. I mean, the army value here is still very heavily in Taiga's favor through some strange... Like, Dream is just not playing to his potential, it doesn't feel like. He really doesn't feel like he's in control. Like last games, he had, like, 3rd bases and things a heck of a lot earlier. And it just doesn't feel all that strong.
Tiger's going to boost in here. There's an observer scouting this. There's 2 cannons now. And Dream needs to react to this.
And he finally is, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, the moving drop is going to put 4 mines in that middle line, and all these are going to vaporize. One. Wait a minute. 1, 2. What's the 4th one do? Oh my god.
19 probes have been killed in this game.
Unbelievable.
There's only two probes left in the minerals. So there's a couple more in gas, but so much economic damage happening from those mines in the mineral line there. You have to be very careful about that. And there's no blink on these stalkers. You can't catch up to the medevacs. With blink, you just blink right under them and kill so many medevacs.
Yeah, and the other thing is that I believe there was a drop that occurred at the natural, because you can see some damage on the medevacs there, and they were healing the Marines after they were unloaded. So I believe there was some pressure, which might explain why he didn't see the mines. He warped in the stalkers, but didn't go check on them to see if they'd killed anything. So I think that was it. It was a great double-pronged attack by Taiga. It did what it needed to do. It slowed the economy here down to 8 workers in the mineral line of the main. And now the third has been revealed, the very late third. I mean, we're talking 14 minutes here, and the third for this guy is just now going down.
And Inspector Zelt says, it must be really nice to be Terran and not need workers. Mule's OP, man.
Hey, you know what, though? Unfortunately, that only gives us minerals. Yeah, we can make Marines up the ass, but we cannot make anything else. And here it goes. They're trying to get in there. They're trying to focus down the Zealot. The Marines and Marauders focus down one Zealot. It dies. The other one pops out just in time to kind of scare it away. But this composition is just not unit-heavy enough.
It's too small, basically. It's about half this. It's about half the supply of his opponent. And yes, he's gonna be warping in a little bit at a time, but he's supply blocked now. Like, things are just not going his way.
Yeah, and I really I feel for Dreams. Like he had convincing wins, but he's got these sneaky mines up here. He's got one here. Does he have an observer? Where is his observer?
He has one observer in the middle of the map. I'm not sure if he has another one.
He doesn't have one by this mine right here by the third. So anything that moves out towards that third is going to get wrecked. Now, he finally puts the observer there to see what was going on. So he does see that one mine. He really should send the Colossus out there, and he does. He read my mind. They clean up the mine.
There's another one in the third base.
Yeah, and he is sending the obs over there now to discover that. So scan goes down. Taiga knows exactly what is going on with this army. He sees it's small. Is he trying to be cheeky with these mines? What's he doing?
And this stalker's having a bad day in the middle of the map. Does he not have any Vikings? Wait, I don't see any Vikings.
There are no Vikings in this composition whatsoever.
Well, he has 4 Vikings at home, but they don't do a lot of. They don't really help if they're at home.
That's why I said in this composition, because if you look at this death ball that's like wandering the wastelands like Mad Max style, he closed off the rocks actually up here in the north center of the map, and then you got a mineral line down here in the south center of the map that's got a mine in it, and now the rocks he broke down earlier are being broken down yet again, but the observer spots it all, and there's a drop, there's mines moving out. I mean, the observer sees that there's a drop coming, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to react. He does pull several stalkers back, but 3 stalkers can't kill 4 medevacs.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he has enough units to effectively split against this composition right here. One sentry probably going to get taken out for free, unfortunately, there. And the drop is going to do massive damage. Another sentry also probably... Oh, the Colossus is incredibly exposed to, like, 16 Marauders in the natural. The main, he's not going to hold on either front. Spread a little bit too thin. GG, well played, man. Dreams is gonna, GG out. Taiga's gonna actually move on to the semifinals.
And by the way, you know what's really good about the split stream? I just thought about this. I was looking in the main, you were looking at the natural, and yet viewers who are watching the multi-twitch would have actually gotten both. They could have seen both attacks simultaneously happening.
That was super, that would have been super cool.
So if you guys are using multitwitch.tv, you can actually do that and then put slashes between our usernames. And I will go ahead and put that in the chat for both of us so that you guys can see that. So watch multi-prong attacks go here.
I will be right back. This time I don't have to go outside. I only have to go directly outside. So right. I will be right back. Are we heading into the semis?
That would be right, I believe. Finally, and this would be Revolution's match. So this guy just has an all expense paid trip to Revolution's semifinal.
Cool. I'll just invite him into the party, and they can do their vetoes while we are doing stuff. So I will be right back. keep the folks entertained, DJ.
I will try. Ooh, let's see here. Okay, for a bit. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to type in the chat. Also, like I said, I don't usually do the aspect of this. Now, let's see if I can get music going here. Where is Monster Cat? There, let's see if I can get Monster Cats to work. Will it work today? Come on. Come on, Monster Cat. Come on. No, you're not working. Okay, so this is an epic failure again. But what I'll do is I will play some music of my own so we get some going on in the background. Hopefully it won't get muted. I don't know what to actually even play here because I don't know what's going to get covered. I don't know. So we're going to play this song again. I know everyone's heard it. I don't care. I don't have an option. Because so we got to listen to something, don't we? I really got to find out what Monster Cat plays. I got to download Monster Cat music, like a lot of it. Anyway, so where did Revolution go? He just quit out. Whoa, what happened? Revolution may just be stepping out simply because of the fact that he just wants his... I don't like being in party with Sc2Pluto. I can't select my current ladder videos. Alright, so it looks like what's going to happen here is that they can't, because they're in a party, you can't flip out to your 1v1 maps. So what they're going to do is they're going to do their vetoes privately and then send Pluto and I a, what are those things called? An invite. Also, if you guys are watching both of our streams using multitwitch.tv, go ahead and keep that in mind. Hold on. Alright, but that way, if he's covering one part of it, then you can go ahead and cover the other. You can watch it from our stream, and I'm going to go ahead and type that in chat for people who don't want to be 90 seconds early.
Okay, I am back. So, what happened was, my friend parked his car over in our parking garage.
Yeah.
And, like, he's not really allowed to, but it's kind of hard to find parking in downtown Atlanta without paying a lot of money. So
yeah,
we just sort of let him. We just sort of like swiped him in and let him, you know, park here without telling anybody. So he wanted me to just go check to make sure he didn't get a ticket, and I just ran out and did that. So no ticket so far. Looks like we're pretty solid.
Yeah. All right. So here's the deal. So let me. So it looks like the first map is going to be Bridgehead. That's one of the new maps for this season. Are the other two maps after this? All right. So I'm going to find out what the other two maps are. In the chat, they did their vetoes very, very quickly. And it looks like we've got a TVZ here. All right, Coda's number 2. Coda Cactus. Okay, so looks like it's gonna be. We will do. So it's gonna be BH, Coda, Cactus. Pluto, are you still there?
Yeah.
All right, then we're gonna go ahead and go. We're ready to go.
Cool. I am ready.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this song that we've heard 12 times today because I don't have any others. Make sure my stream is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yes, it's full screen. I haven't gone ahead and given anyone a password today. Day 9, very famously, accidentally typed his password in the username field one time live on stream.
Yeah, I saw it. I watched that one live.
Oh, that was so. I felt so bad. The feels were reals, man.
Oh wait, no. No, never mind. I did not watch that live. I just watched that on YouTube. But regardless, that's so funny though that happened.
I felt terrible for the guy.
I feel terrible. Yeah, he had to go, and he used the same one for all of his accounts, so he had to go change it everywhere.
Well, you know what he had to do? He ended his stream for like 20 minutes to go do that.
Yeah, he did.
So anyway, yeah. All right, here we go. Sitten Revolution, the new guy. We haven't seen him yet this tournament. This is our... Really? He went pink? You know what? I hate to say it. F that guy. I like him, but really pink. Anyway, so we've got the pink Zerg. It's Revolution.
Playing for Seed. Seed Gaming. And on the opposite side of the map, the blue Terran player, very convincing games against our pros in the last series. It is. I have no idea what his clan is, but it is Taiga. What is that? Complexity. Okay, Complexity Gaming.
I know that logo is like really super tiny. Like you have to zoom in all the way to see it.
Yeah.
All right, so Revolution, he was a Grandmaster at one point, right? But they haven't opened Grandmaster up again yet this season because that's not for till the 2-week mark. So currently, I believe Revolution is a Grandmaster Zerg. So going against a Terran will be very, very interesting. And I particularly am interested in this because TVZ is one of my weaker matchups. Even though, ironically, my win rate is actually higher than 50% against Zerg. I don't know why, and I don't know how, but it is. So anyway, I'm interested in this map. However, what I don't like about this map, it is not Terran-friendly as far as base building. It's very Terran-friendly for cheesing, but as you notice, the Overlord here goes out and goes ahead and scouts that lower base because he wants to know if he's going to get cheesed with 2 racks down here. But yeah, I don't like it because you can't put a lot of buildings in here because it's a very narrow, squeezed-in base. You don't get any space anywhere on this map in your, until you take your 4th base.
Have you seen Taiga play in like WCS or anything in the past?
No, I have not. I have the Taiga. This is the first time I've cast Taiga.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's a programmer with Complexity. He plays with like cats and pig, and other sort of like Guitar Cheese, for example. Mm-hmm. Also on Complexity, I think. Or no. Guitar Cheese was on Dymos or something. But yeah, pretty famous player, very good Terran player. Very, very solid. So Revolution. We've seen him in this tournament before. High GM player. He has his work cut out for him if he wants to take out Taiga. And I'm very surprised that Taiga actually lost to the Blink All-In the first game.
Yeah, I think what it was is he just wasn't able to do the normal push that he did. I think that because Target did a different build the first game than he did the second 2. Because the second 2 were were similar with the exception that he had 1 hero Banshee.
Yeah.
But... I think that was the main difference. Maybe he was trying something new in a tournament. He's like, all right, game 1 is a safe game to do that. I can pull this back with my standard build in game 2 and 3, which he did. That might have been the process. I mean, I know this is all speculation. Maybe we can interview Taiga and be like, yo, bro, what's the word on the street?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But he's definitely, changed things up in the last series to win games 2 and 3. But... I'm pretty interested to see what he's going to do in this game versus Revolution. We haven't seen him face a Zerg player yet, right? So
that is true. It's been mostly Protoss and other Terrans.
Yeah, and I think his TVZ is one of his better matchups. So we'll see what he's able to do here. But
he is trying to pump out 2 Marines just to get some extra defense here. He's going to delay his Hellion production or mine production, depending on which way he goes. He does have enough gas to do the mine. No, he doesn't, actually, because he just built the starport. So he is waiting a little bit. He goes ahead and he drops the factory right when he can. And what's he put out? 2 Hellions. All right, yeah. So he's going to try a little bit of Hellion harass, which will be effective because there is no spine crawlers in the base of Revolution. So that will be
Roachborn. That's a very fast Roachborn. So he's not actually saturating. Revolution isn't really saturating his natural just yet. Is this just a 2-base Roach all-in? Oh my god, it is! 7 roaches.
Wow, dude, once again, my production... Dude, I seriously need production tab to just auto-open when the game starts. Like, come on. He is actually doing something cheeky. He sends some Zerglings down here to go ahead and chew away at these lower rocks, because these rocks you break open separately. So if you look at them, they're actually different. It's not like the old Wings of Liberty rocks where when you break one down, or sorry, the old Heart of the Swarm rocks, where when you break one down, they both break down. But now, Taiga sees it. He goes in and throws a bunker down. He's going to put probably a Marine or 2 in there just simply to stop these 3 Zerglings.
He saw that the Reaper got into the natural. With the Reaper, he saw that the Reaper in the natural, and that there was no drones here. So he knows exactly what's coming his way. He knows that it's a Roach speedling all in. And he's actually sending a couple of... he's building a bunker at the back of these rocks. He's sending a couple of Hellions to actually clean that up. I would not even mind seeing a bunker go up at the main ramp.
Yeah, he's going to need it. Here's my thing about, like, Roach all-ins. And Roaches, this is a really old build, FYI, by the way. Like, well, I'm sorry, it's not an old build in the sense that this particular one is, but the way the Roach push does is at 6 minutes you can have enough Roaches to basically break the Terran front unless he's got 1 tank, right? And, so, unfortunately, this relies on Zerglings and takes an extra base for the purpose of it. He does uproot his mine. The mine is actually, hold on, he catches the mine. He's out range of the mine, but he's going to take down the bunker. And then he's going to try to focus in. The mine's going to get a shot off on 4 of the roaches. Great work. The Banshee now is here to help out. This push, which looked really promising, is now not looking as great. He does single-handedly push in. The Zerglings are all over this, though, and the roaches focus down the Marauder. This is not looking good, Pluto.
No, it is not. It looks like there's going to be a lot of SCV kills. The Banshee is an answer here, but not really enough damage being done to those roaches. And, I mean, the Lings are just doing massive amounts of damage. The SCVs are just scrambling at this point. The mine actually takes out the remaining roaches there, but the Lings are still doing damage. And if you look at the units lost tab, 13 SCVs have gone down.
Wow.
And the Lings are actually still doing damage in the natural now.
Yeah, and they're still coming. Oh, didn't you see that? Yes, but that's the thing. That's why part of the reason why Pluto and I co-stream. I mean, there is a bunker here, but it was more to protect over the rocks, which are not a non-issue now. And, you know, he is trying to go ahead and use his Banshee as best he can. He doesn't have any gas production out of his natural, but it is saturated to a decently efficient point. But there are banelings now, because I caught the baneling nest early in the cast and didn't say anything about it. But the baneling nest has been
careful. There's a mine at the top of the ramp. And if the mine gets a good shot off on these banelings, then he could actually lose a lot of banelings here for free.
Yeah, the splash damage, though, at close range might be able to do it. It looks like he's sending one up there because he knows there's a mine. He absorbs the shot of the mine. There's only a Marauder. The banelings get in and take everything out. The Banshee tries to do it. Only 2 workers go down to that one remaining Banshee.
Oh, if he cancels stem? Actually, it doesn't even matter if he cancels stem. He might just win the game.
It doesn't matter. He still can get it. It's only 11 seconds out, so he still might be able to get stim. So this still might be useful. So if he keeps his battle up, he might be okay. There are more Lings flooding across the map, but the Banshee here in mid-map is trying to go ahead and pick them off and give him a little bit of forewarning. He does throw up a bunker finally here, but he needs another unit. Well, he does flood it with units. He puts down, what is that? Is that a reactor? Yeah, he does put the reactor down. So he's okay for the moment. He's stabilized, but he's not great.
Yeah, he has stabilized here. The Terran is still up on work. Taiga's actually still up on work. There's 29 to 22 of his opponent. So as much as we've said, you know, he's doing great amounts of damage or whatever, I don't know. It's the Zerg is still kind of behind here. Still has to do a little bit of damage.
But look at the north, though, man. Who cares about the economy? Look what's going on at the north.
Yeah, the rocks are actually being taken down. Probably this has been scouted by Taiga. We don't see any reaction out of him yet. Finally,
yeah, he sends one Marine over here.
There. But he can't actually see the other side, can he?
No, he can't, because he has no high ground.
With the Banshees, he does.
Now he can, but they just came into the play recently. But still, yeah. It's still good idea. Like, go ahead and hit him at the side that he's not thinking at. You don't really want to waste banelings on rocks either, because like you want the banelings really to take out infantry and workers. Like, why waste the minerals on the Zerglings and then the minerals and gas on baneling transformation for something that doesn't really actually net you anything?
Bunny Jinx says Protoss sucks, and then Phoenix Nexella says everything is built upon the Kevin race. 10 out of 10 would not Protoss again. Every other race matchup kind of pales in comparison.
Yeah, very much so. I agree. I mean, I definitely think that this Kevin race is really OP. They need to work on that. I really think that David Kim should get to
nerf it. He needs a nerf.
Yeah, he definitely needs to nerf it. What you should do is make him shorter, because David Kim is really short to start with. So what we should do is we should make Kevin even shorter than David Kim.
Is David Kim really short?
Yeah. Well, not really. But I guess there was one of the WCS qualifiers, they had him on there, and what it was is the way the stage was handled below, like they had platforms for the casters on the left and right to stand, but not for anyone in the middle. And they made David Kim stand in the middle, so what happened was he looked like he was like a midget. Like, you could only see him like from like his shoulders up because the desk was so tall in comparison.
Spire on the way for Revolution.
This is actually a creative use for the Banshees. I mean, he's got 3 of them out. He's got one over here poking into the main. He's got one more in the middle of the map that was doing some Zergling damage. And he's got a third one, and now he recalled the second one to deny this third here. But, like, this is turning into a very interesting use of Banshees. And he doesn't have Cloak either. So this is something that I've noticed in the last several matches, that these players are just not using Cloak, because I don't think they find it useful. Because as soon as a Spore goes down, it's like, okay, fine. That guy wastes all those Spores. But then I don't have Cloak, so it doesn't matter. What does it matter? You know, I saved myself the money and built I got 1/1 upgrades or something.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I mean, Spire's actually about to finish here, so we're gonna see some Muta tech out of
right there it is. 7 Mutas popping. That is not a cheap investment either. But
no, not at all.
Like Revolution, like if this Muta attack doesn't do what he needs it to do, and there are a significant number of Marines spread across various sections of this map, if they don't do what they need to, then he's not going to be able to replenish those immediately because he's very low on gas at the moment.
Well, I'll show you the Banshee's taking out one of the queens here. And I think it's okay to trade the Banshees for the queens because mutas are about to pop out and clean up the Banshees anyways. So you might as well get a queen for the troubles there.
Agree. All 3 Banshees die as predicted, and 6 of the 7 mutas decide, hey, look, let's migrate north.
But don't go north. Winter is coming.
Yes. But you know what? They're all named Jon Snow, and they know nothing.
Speaking of Jon Snow is actually the person to beat Taiga in the recent tournament that they played in. Anyways, Jon Snow is a very good Protoss player, I believe. Right? He plays Protoss, I believe. Right?
I only know him from Game of Thrones, so don't confuse my Game of Thrones with my game of StarCraft here, Pluto. I can only handle one game of something at a time.
Oh, Zerg. He plays Zerg. Jon Snow plays Zerg.
You're fired.
Great.
You're fired. You said Protoss. God, we can see who you're favoring.
But all the races are the same other than the Kevin race, which is far superior, right? Kevin Master race.
You know what? There are some words that I would use that I would get yelled at by the admins for that comment. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and you know what's coming. You know, where's it at? Where's it at? No, here it is. Here it is.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa! That's what we call. That's how you beat Ling Bling Muta, by the way, folks. This composition right here. 1 mine, a lot of Marines, and a couple Hellbats just to go ahead and rattle your guy's cage. And by the way, 3 base Terran versus 3 base Zerg equals 3 base Terran win.
Nikki B. Red says the Kevin race is just so strong.
Kevin race is so strong. I don't think it needs to be nerfed. I think it needs to be malnourished. That will fix it.
It needs to be malnourished.
Yeah, because murder's not legal, but you can starve a person to death, and you can say, hey, I don't know, he just chose not to eat.
And
oh no, the mutila's gonna fly over this 1 mine. Oh no, fly into range. Will it get picked off? Oh my god, that was right at the priming point.
But the Lings are going for a little bit of a counterattack. Oh, spawning a bunch of Banelings up here.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
There's a lot of units actually. About 60 Zerg. There's still far more Terran.
I mean, Terran is going to double the army supply in this. The moving drop to try to help, that's a great way to spread out your Banelings. Actually, brilliantly done, by the way. The Mutalisks moving here to deal with them, but they're pretty much going to be repelled by a lot of these Marines. They are going to decide, hey, look, let's fight some Marines. We'll fight some Marauders. I keep fighting Marines? I don't know. Mutas, that's usually not what you do with Mutas. You usually run from the Marines.
And all of a sudden, all the Lings and Banelings are dead, and only the Mutas remain. I think Revolution here is incredibly stuck.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to maintain a 3rd base. Once again, he's launching a 3rd base and morphing some Banelings in down here for some sort of like static defense. I really think what needs to happen here is Baneling mines.
Yeah, Baneling mines would be really nice.
Burrow wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, he's got Baneling speed, which is nice. But I think Baneling mines would actually be helpful because there's no detection with this army. I mean, yeah, he's got scans, but you place him all over the place and force him to burn scans. He busts them. Oh, and that's it.
Yeah, he saw that army moving in at the bottom, and also he was losing all of his mutas to like 5 Marines at the top. He just calls GG and heads out of there. We're gonna hop into game number 2.
I have to be re-added because of apparently. Oh wait a minute, did it log me out entirely? What the hell? Where is the ESL? There we go. Now I'm back in the ESL chat.
And how is the other game? Cute versus Nexa.
Let's take. I don't know how that's actually doing currently. Let's hit of the refresh.
Okay, they're still in game. Looks like they actually messed.
Oh, cute. Yeah, they must have had something. It says Oh, what the hell?
Let's.
It says let's recover and see if it's fixed. Something happened in their game.
Something happened.
Yeah, because Nexa. Well, by the time I got in the chat, it just said I don't know. Let's recover and it's fixed.
Yeah, but that was game number 1. They're still on game number 1. So. All
right, Pluto, are you hosting?
I am not actually. We're waiting on Revolution. And,
Revolution is asking me, am I hosting?
We can host. What's map number 2?
Coda. Coda's map number 2.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Let me find Revolution here.
I'll go ahead and get them in.
I'm confirming that it is Coda. I'm pretty certain it is. Because I think it went 1 new map, 2 old maps.
Ah. And Taiga. Oh, they're already in.
Yeah. So Coda is the next map. Yes.
He already made a game.
Oh, Taiga did.
Yeah. So
God, Tyga, you're doing the jobs of the admins. You're a great person. All right.
Tyler already made a game. We'll just go ahead and get invited into that one.
All right. I'm tying up hamburger buns because that's what you do. And then we just need, I guess we need Pluto, yes. You know what, let me just have you, where are you at? Oh, there you are, you've been added. All right, good, excellent.
Ho ho ho.
By the
Excellent.
way, I did a brief cast with Future Medic, I was commentating our own match, and I started doing the Swedish chef as the voice. She loved it, but I was like, but it's only because we were archon because we were talking about how you and I, because everyone seems to think that you are either a planet or you run a quickie mart. Or no, they think you're Aziz Ansari.
Aziz Ansari.
Yeah. And so, like, you'll do the voice for Aziz, and for Apu in Simpsons, and I'm like, all right, so I'll whip out the Peter Griffin. And in this case, I'm sorry, the Swedish chef, I mean. Let me make sure my stream is currently pictured. All right, here we go. All right, so starting in the upper left-hand corner, our blue Terran currently taking game 2 and taking a 1-game lead in this series. It's Tyga.
Yeah, playing for Team Complexity. And in the bottom, playing for Seed Gaming, it's going to be our Zerg player, Revolution. So what accents should we do for this game?
What accents should we do for this game? Accents. My Peter Griffin always slips up. Like I can never hold the accent. I mean, I could do it as a redneck. Yeah, I'll do it as a redneck. We got these little slimy little cockroach things called Zerg. They're drones. They're making some. They're carrying blue stuff, and there's this big. I don't know. This thing looks like it's like a zit that's flying. It's just moving out towards the other guy's base. I mean, we got.
Which one should I do?
Should I do
a Russian? We did Russian earlier today. Should we do more Russian accents?
You can do a Russian. I'll do a redneck.
This is good? You think this is good race?
You can't do it without laughing, can you?
No, I can't keep a straight face. Why do you have to make unit? Why do you have to be mad?
It's like you mad, bro? Hold on, let me go. It's like I can't do the Russian one either because now I keep slipping the other one. But it's okay. I mean, them humans down here, these humans, they're gonna be okay. They got their machines and they're bare. And look, even their workers got a nice trucker hat on and everything in the little picture. You see it? See that trucker hat?
Why you have to mine so many minerals?
I don't know, man. That's what I was told to do. Just leave me alone, all right? Okay, he's just mining his minerals. My little alien things are over here doing something. What the fuck are you talking about?
I really think that this overlord is going to die. You can't do it anymore, man. I can't, you try to do it and you start off okay, and then slowly you just like laugh and you just can't do it.
That's the way my Peter Griffin is like. It's like, Lois, we got an overlord coming to the base. Someone, quick tell Brian and Stewie, get that razor gun coming over here. And by the time I do it, I end up dropping into like 1940s, like Groucho Marx, because I can't hold the Peter Griffin accent that long.
Marx, yeah. The Reaper is heading out now. Looks like we're just gonna use our regular voices for the rest of this. This is something I'm gonna practice.
Is your Russian accent?
Just any type of accent without losing your composition or whatever. Like just
composure.
Composure, that's what it is.
It's okay. Apparently, you can't speak English either. Stick with the Russian.
Stick with the Russian. Like just being able to do any sort of accent without like just cracking up or.
Why don't you take like a replay of yours and like do it like on YouTube, like record it and see if you can pull it off.
Yeah, I think I might as well try.
It's like the Swedish.
I can try to do an Indian.
You can what?
I can try to do Indian accent.
The fucked up thing is that you are Indian and you can't do one.
Yeah, not at all.
But it's like, here. Here's a little reap. Go in here and do a little pokey poke. Yeah, he likes the pokey poke. Oh, look, he's getting shot in the face. That's not very good. You better run, little reaper. Pork.
I have no idea what you even said, but it was hilarious.
I seriously was like, the Reaper's gonna go in, and he likes a little poke. He's getting pokey poked. Look, he's getting shot in the face. Run, Reaper, run! Pork, pork, pork. That's what I said.
Oh my god. We're just having way too much fun.
Oh, by the way, the delirium is real. The delirium is real.
By the way, Bunny Jinx, we can't actually have songs until after the tournament is over.
Yeah, sorry, man.
We have this every week, and Bunny Jinx, you're not the first one. Everybody's like, let me do some song requests. That's only while I'm doing personal streams or something like that. We can't do song requests during an actual tournament because then we will be muted by Twitch or by YouTube afterwards. So, unfortunately, no song requests until later. But
yeah, that's because of the video on demand. I want to make it very clear to everyone. Oh, and the Overlord here did get mutilated by 5 Marines. The Reaper here, though, how many Reaper? The Reaper, for all of its survivability, it's only got 1 kill so far. But but no, what did they do is after your live broadcast on Twitch, they don't mute you while you're live. But when you go to when you end your stream, they run like a scan of your file, and they have some whatever algorithm that taps into like a Spotify database or something. And then when you go to review your VODs, like tomorrow or like later in the day, you'll notice that whole half-an-hour blocks of your cast are dead or gone.
Yeah.
So, well, like the video is still there, but the audio's not. I want to be very clear about that. And what we want is we want these videos that if you want to go back and watch a replay, like if you're one of the competitors, you want to be able to hear our commentary. Anyway, here's a drop coming to the main. I mean, there's only 1 queen here. There's Banelings. Hold on, if he drops, Banelings connect, wipe out at least one of the Marines. He does get a mine down. Does it go? What does it get?
Oh, 2. Only 2.
Yeah.
But still, not the worst damage. A couple of Hellions here trying to get into the main. Oh, they're actually getting a Baneling hit there. I don't know if you want to be trading Banelings into Hellions. I don't know if that's a good trade for either player. But mine is definitely going to get a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, and he's going to try to do the drop again, but there are Banelings everywhere. He drops on the other side of the spawning pool, which is actually... Oh, he doesn't drop. He actually hesitates. This is actually not a bad way. He does allow him to get a couple of kills, and he can pull those guys back on the medevacs. Very clever there.
Oh, the Widowmine didn't actually get another shot off there. But it looks like he's going to try to do a little bit of a push. Not able to, so he's going to have to get out of there. Still no third base from our Zerg player, though. That's very surprising. And unfortunately, Tiger's a little bit supply block. Had to call down a extra supply there. Putting down a couple more barracks. Getting some cloaked banshees.
Which will actually help against this Baneling mix. I mean, cloaked banshees, even though they do a lot of damage, let's say, versus tanks, which is what you can sometimes use them for in TVT, because they one-shot... Okay, so they one-shot Banelings if they're upgraded. I don't think they one-shot them... What is it? How do they do? 12... No, they only do 24 damage, and I believe that Banelings have... Where's this Banelings? I need to find one to click on. Let's see here. What do... The Banelings have 30 damage, so actually you can't one-shot Banelings with Banshees. So it's a very unfortunate thing like that. The Taiga is going to try this drop in while he waits for the Banshees to finish up. Oh, I'm burping.
Yeah,
sorry.
There's a couple of there's still a couple more Marines in here, so you can do a little bit of damage. They do have stem. Oh no, they do not have stem. The stem's still on the way, but they can still try to get a little bit of damage. Pulling a bunch of Lings over to deal with it. And at the same time, lots and lots of Hellions moving across the map. Does he have an armory?
I do not see an armory, but I don't think it's gonna matter because you want the mobile army to get versus the Banelings anyway. Like the Hellbats are great, but the Hellbats are only used when you want to protect your Marines, and unfortunately he's not doing that. And Speedlings on creep actually do outrun Hellions at any point.
Yeah, they outrun Hellions, but not necessarily kill Hellions. It is a little bit harder to get the kill when they are kiting.
This third is going to go down, and this is going to be a situation that's very familiar to Revolution because he just didn't do very well when he lost his third base. He struggled with larva management. He struggled with resources.
Oh, good transfuse.
Excellently done. I mean, he oh, wow, another 2 transfuses. That was awesome. Well played by that.
So
by Revolution.
That got down to so little health.
Oh, I know. That was really great on Revolution's part. Excellently done. Great micro. He saved the base. He still can't saturate it right now, but in 1 round of production, he should be able to do it. Let's see what he's getting here for units. I mean, no, he's actually decided to go for 13 mutas. Holy cow.
Lots of mutas on the way, so hopefully you can get some damage done with this. We don't actually see any turrets in any of the bases, so that's going to be
Yeah.
able to do a little bit of damage there.
And there's only one Viking I saw out on the map someplace here. Where is the one Viking? Did he get killed? No, he must have been killed or something, because the Viking's missing. But here's an engagement right here. The Marines go up to go ahead and repel these Mutalisks. But there are more Banelings being morphed back here. There is one more Mutalisk coming to join the fight, but the Mutas are going to go into the base. The turret's not ready to go, and the Hellions are racing up the ramp, but they can't do anything because they don't fly! Maybe in some future expansion, Thors will throw Hellions at units, but not today.
Muta's actually doing massive amounts of damage, and even the bounce is doing a lot of damage.